Hey everybody, this is Justin with Dynasty Preppers, and today I just kind of wanted to go over the contents of my current Bugout bag. I am currently working on redoing this at the moment, so I'm going to take everything out, and we've got a new bag that we're going to put it all in and kind of redo everything. But I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how I have it set up currently. This is the Condor 3-Day Assault Pack, and it's been a decent bag. I've had this for about 3-ish years, and it's gotten, of all of our bags, it's the one that always gets thrown in the car and taken with us, and it's holding up pretty well. I do notice on the bag there are some strings, and basically I think it came like this, but it's one of the things I really, it's a Condor bag, so it's not, super high quality, but it does work. So nothing's really broken or torn, just a little of the finishing things. And my biggest problem with this is just carrying it at the moment. The bag is big and heavy and bulky, and as you can see, it's pretty wide. And a lot of my weight is towards the back of the bag, so it needs to get redone. But it's been one of those things where I haven't really been carrying it. But it's been thrown in the car. Example of that was when my father was in the hospital. He had a aortic aneurysm, and we had to kind of grab everything and run. So it was nice having the security of knowing all the contents that are in the bag and having them with you. Money, clothes, some of the other stuff we'll go through, and just knowing that you'd be able to grab this and throw it in the bag and go, and that you have some things with you. So let's dig in and see what we've got. On the very top of the bag, I've just got a survival bracelet kind of clipped to it. This is just a paracord bracelet. This is my, I can't remember if this is mine or my son's. No, this is my bracelet. So just paracord bracelet on the side there, so there's a little bit of cordage there. And then on the front, just got our Don't Tread on Me badge. And then on the back of the bags, we do have a whistle attached here. And I just got these tied together because we have it, usually this is the one we're taking in the car. So let's go ahead and start in the bottom pouch down here and show what we have. So in this is kind of a front admin pouch, and we've got a couple boxes of my 9mm ammo. And then I've got some other stuff, like this is all my medical supplies and batteries and stuff like that are in here. So I have asthma, and a couple of my kids have asthma, so I've got an inhaler, got some hearing protection for the firearm, some chewing gum, and then my spare batteries for the bag, AA's and AAA's, and then I try to rotate those out about every year or so at least, especially, these don't sit in the car in the winter, so they don't get as abused as some things, but I try to change them out at least yearly. And then we just got a bottle opener, can opener there. And that's pretty much it. And as you can see, this is kind of it has some nice mesh Velcro pockets here for organization. And then in this pocket here, I've got some fire starting stuff. This is my some Aquatabs water purification. We've got some CR123 batteries for another flashlight that's in the bag. And then we've got just a small fishing kit. This is the one that I made to kind of take and have in the bags. So all of our bobs have one of those in there. And then we've got, this is fire starting material. These are just Vaseline infused cotton balls. Those burn for a really long time. There's quite a few in here. We also have some dryer lint. There's more fire starter tinder type things. And then I've got a couple of items. This is a sewing kit in here. These are just sewing kits if you need to repair something on the go. And then I wear glasses, so I have an eyeglass repair kit in there. And this is just a can opener, military style can opener that's I've wrapped in saran wrap so it doesn't cut through the bag or anything. And then I've got a Smith knife sharpener here. And then in here, this is just a bag with different essential oils, small essential oil bottles for any kind of ailment you might have. And that's it for this bag here. You got MOLLE attachments on the front of the bag here, and it does have a drain hole for any water that would get into it. And the way I've got the bag set up right now is, it's not, I'm going to throw something on and just take it out in the wild. It's more of it's packed full of a whole bunch of different things for different situations, and depending on what happens or what situation we're in, we can always take out of the bag and add on or take things out. So you'll see quite a few items in here, and again, that's one of the things I'm trying to cut down with the weight. So there's a front pouch here on the bag, kind of a flat pouch in the front. It's got some decent room in there. In here I've got 2 sets of gloves, just got a pair of mechanics gloves, and then a pair of cutoff gloves for firearms. And then in here we've got, this is the snow and ash tray for my 180 stove, and then the actual 180 stove is here as well. And these are really good stoves. I really like these because it's one of those things where you can burn anything in it, and you can put fire, start a fire underneath it and boil water. And I have the snow and ash pan here because you can actually start your fire on top of the snow, and it helps evenly melt it and not cause issues with the fire. So we will do a review on these. As you can see, this one's kind of been used a few times, and they do come in this nice Ziploc bag to keep all the ash and everything out of your bag itself. So, and then that is, oh nope, not everything. Here is a just an olive drab bandana. And that is everything in this pocket here. So let's go into the next bigger, again, kind of admin pocket here. And I don't have anything in the front. There are areas here for pins and radios or whatever you want to have in here. Right here I've just got some change in a Ziploc bag, so it's easier to find. And then in this pocket we've got some cash. And then in this pocket we've got some playing cards. Just something to keep myself or the kids occupied if we stop and have to stay somewhere for a while. And then in here I've got another bandana, and then we've got an emergency space blanket here, and these are the cheap ones that it'll do in a pinch, but it's not going to be reusable more than once. They'll kind of tear on you. And then also in here we've got different maps of the area. So this is these are all the OHV maps and Colorado maps and all the different maps for our area up here. And then in the back here, photocopied, I've got some of our important documents, such as birth certificates, social security numbers, things like that. And I've got it in a Ziploc bag so that we can, keep that information dry. And then in here, I've got a Mylar, not really Mylar, it's a reflective blanket, and it's a thicker style tarp / blanket. And this is just an older one we had laying around. This has been, we've had this for a long time, but it's a reflective tarp and kind of emergency survival blanket / shelter piece. And then I also have one of the CRKT Eaton tools. It's got the spoon, spork, bottle opener, and then a couple of different hex heads as well. So it's kind of a nice tool for all the food. And that is it for that pocket. So this does have compression straps on it on the sides there, so you can kind of tighten it down, help compress your load, especially if you don't have it as full as I do. You can get this cinched down pretty good. In this side pocket here, I've got a folding saw. And this is just, folding saw we got from Lowe's. And then I've also got our fire kit. And this is the fire kit we have in all of our bags. The fire kit's got a Bic lighter, a Aurora fire starter. This is pocket bellows, lifeboat matches, a Sparky, and then on the back here I've got some wet fire and magnesium bar in here, and we've also got a Fresnel lens here. So just all your kind of basic fire start needs, and usually I'll have a couple Esbit tabs. Yeah, there's a couple Esbit tabs down here at the bottom. So we have our Esbit stove tabs, and then you can use those in the 180 stove, or you can use you know, just sticks and twigs and things like that to get your fire going. And that's our fire starting kit. And then down at the bottom here I've just got a cheap multi-tool that we picked up at a garage sale. And that is it for that pouch. And on the other side we've got a pair of binoculars. These are some Tasco binoculars. I think these are 16 by 32, so nice little compact binoculars that we picked up. And we've got this is a Fenix PD32 light. I think this one's 900 lumens, I believe. And it's been a pretty decent light. I can't complain about it. I haven't used it that much, but I do have that in there. And then that takes the CR123 batteries we've got extras of right there. And in the pocket I've also got, this is the Silva compass, and this is the Silver Trekker model 420. And this is just a generic 250 lumen flashlight from, I think we picked that up at Costco. So on top here you've got a exit for your water bladder. This has a area in the back where you can put a water bladder in it. You've got your pass-through exit there with some Velcro and a latch or cover over the top of it. You do have a center flat pass-through. This doesn't open all the way, but you can pass it out either side. And you've got another one on the left-hand side of the bag here. So. And then the bag has a nice top carry handle and then two side carry handles. And then it does have MOLLE straps at the very bottom, drainage, and all that as well. So I did forget on the back of the bag here, undo this. It is padded and vented, so you've got some pads there, and it is vented so you can get some air movement on your back there. And it does have a cummerbund or a waist strap. In the back of the bag this is your water bladder section, and I don't have a water bladder in there right now. Usually we use the Camelback Omega reservoirs, so I don't have that in there. It does have three hangers, so you can put a couple of water bladders in here. I think the way it's made is you can put one on this side, and you can put one inside the bag as well if you really want a lot of water with you. And it does have kind of a plastic frame here at the back to kind of give the bag some rigidity. So that is that pocket. Let's dig into the center pocket here. And the one nice thing about the bag is it does zip open and fold all the way out. So it is kind of nice that you can actually get to everything in the bag. There are some pockets in here, but there's not as many as the next bag I'm going to, so I'm really looking forward to that. I've got a ankle brace in here for my foot. I do have some foot problems, so that's there to help. And then I did have some Mountain House food in here, but we went ahead and did some reviews on those because it had been in there for about a year, so I wanted to rotate that out. So we went ahead and took that out and did some reviews, and I'll put some other Mountain House or something like that back in the next bag. You've got these removable straps right here that hold down and kind of help keep everything in place. And then along in here I've got some extra Esbit tabs for the stove. And then we've got some of these Kirkland sliced fruit that I had in there to go along with the Mountain House. And then we've got a Coleman stove set here. And again, we'll do a review on this. We've done some cooking in this and boiling water and stuff like that, and it's a really good pan. It cleans up really nice. It's been used quite a few times. As you can see, it actually cleans up pretty good. And then a cup and This has a handle that you can use. I've got some other water tabs in there, and I got a can of salmon in here, just as some extra food, kind of fill up the space. And then this kit does come with the cup, a bowl, the pan, and then a lid or skillet, and then it's got the nice little handle here that you can use to kind of, you have your pot handle or whatnot. This here is a jacket, folds up really nice. It's a red ledge jacket that we picked up. And here I've got some dry bags, stuff bags with our clothes. I've got a little plastic shovel in here. I have some shorts, just some canvas shorts in here. And then in these other bags are mostly clothes as well. So in the blue dry bag, I've got a couple pairs of wool socks, a couple pairs of regular socks in there. And always good to take care of your feet when you're out hiking and things like that. Wool socks are really good. Make sure you have, this is a 3-day pack. Make sure you have at least 3 days worth of socks and change them every day. And then in here I've got the rest of my clothing. I've got in my truck. I have another bag with some convertible tearaway or zip away shorts pants. And then in the winter I'll usually throw in the truck or in the car some winter clothes as well. So. And that's the majority of everything in the big center part of the bag here. And then let's jump into these other two pockets here. So I've got just some compressed toilet paper. And then I've got a little personal hygiene kit here. I've got the Dr. Bronner soap, which is really good. You can use that for everything from washing your hair and your body down to washing your dishes and everything else like that. This is some coconut oil. You can use that for, cooking your food, to, putting it on your chap lips or anything else like that. I've got some chapstick, some toothpaste, another chapstick, and some dental floss, and some gum picks here. And then I've got a little bit of hand sanitizer there. So kind of the gamut. They're really useful items. There's just a regular toothbrush in there as well. And then in this one here I have just all of any different medicines that we might need. And then in this pocket, we've got some Band-Aids on here. Just a different boo-boo set right there with some different Band-Aids and such. A couple of Asylum lights. And then I've got a Catadin water filter here for filling up the water bladder or whatnot. So, but this is kind of an example of what all we have in this kit here. And then now I will actually be retiring the Condor bag, and we will be moving over. I've got a new Maxpedition Griffalcon, and I've really been looking into that bag ever since it premiered at SHOT Show a year or two ago. Really looking forward to getting everything in there and giving it a shot. So that's what we have. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and like and share with your friends, and then ask yourself, what have you done to secure your Dynasty today?